Hi guys, and welcome to Hairdryer Treatment with me, Sophie. So I thought I'd do a bit of a question and answer video tonight. I haven't done one for a while, first one of this year. Thought I'd get to interact with you guys, as I haven't really for a while. I know I've been posting a few videos, but I thought I'd do something a bit different. Getting a bit tired of all the Sanchez talk, to be honest, and I thought, you know what, why not do a video, something a bit different, so let's have a bit of a question and an answer video. Hi AJ, thanks for joining in. So yeah guys, chipping me your questions, I'll do my best to answer them. How did you get so many subscribers? To be honest, just through staying relevant, keeping my videos up and keep trying. Obviously I've been on the United stand, which has been a massive boost for me as well. I'm not going to deny that, and the United stand has really got me some subscribers. But yeah, just by posting my opinions, sticking to my opinions as well, and staying relevant by just posting quite a lot. That's how I've basically done that. AJ says, do I go to the gym? Yes, I do. I obviously train as well with football as well. Hi Jamie, hi Mohammed. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, any questions? I've just said before you guys joined, I thought I'd do something a bit different tonight rather than the standard Alexis Sanchez, is he coming to United video. I'm kind of tired of hearing about that. He is going to come, it's just a matter of when. So I thought, why not change it a little bit? How did you get the cover Man United kit and hat pick? I did it myself. I took it myself, to be honest. Everything that I've done for my channel so far, I've done myself. I've got no sponsors or anything like that at the moment, so it's just me making it from scratch, really. Pogba or Zidane prime? At the moment you've got to say Zidane. Zidane was awesome. Pogba's got obviously the ability to become as good as, I'd agree, but yeah, it's got to be Zidane over Pogba at the moment. How did you and Mark meet? Mark saw some of my tweets on Twitter. He obviously liked my opinions and he asked if I'd be interested in getting on a United stand, and first of all it was just a Skype show. So I did that and quite a few people liked my opinions and it's just gone on from there, really. Hi Gavlar, shouted you out. You would feel like you're a celeb. Whoop whoop. WV12 shout out there. What is my middle name? My middle name is Elizabeth. Don't really say that too much though. When am I expecting the Sanchez announcement, says Mohammed. I want to stay off Sanchez, I just said that. I think tomorrow morning. Yeah, I said Tuesday. I thought it was going to be done by then. It's kind of dragged out. But I reckon tomorrow morning it'll all be sorted. Do I like Marmite, says Ian. No, I don't. Sean asked if there'll be any other signings other than Sanchez. Lucas Moura is still being linked with us. I don't know if there's any significance in that there, but we'll see. But yeah, I reckon Sanchez will probably be our only signing. Seems to be taking up a lot of our time. This Sanchez thing is going on, I agree. Hi Daniel, I'm good thanks, how are you? Do you think it's right that Mickey leaves? I feel really sorry for Mkhitaryan. But after seeing, I tweeted about this the other day, after seeing the way that United fans are reacting, a lot of people wanted him out, which I think is unfair. But surely if fans are giving him that treatment, can he really stay beyond this window? Is he going to feel welcome? I personally would welcome him in a United shirt. I think he's got potential, and I have no doubt if he goes to Arsenal, he will be phenomenal there. I do really like Mickey. I think he's been hard done by, so I do feel a bit sorry for him. However, if it's Mickey or Alexis Sanchez, I think I'd rather have Alexis Sanchez in my team. But I'm not saying I agree with the treatment. In 10 years, what will be the typical transfer fee? If it keeps going the way it's going, it looks like it will be 250 million or even beyond that, Martin. It's crazy the money at the moment. I mean, we're talking about Van Dijk worth 75 million, but we're getting Sanchez for a lot cheaper. I know it might be a straight swap, or there's talk of £10 million being involved in that. So I think it varies, but yeah, it's going out of control, and Pogba was a good example of that. Obviously, he's still a young player, up and coming, but he went for mad money. Daniel says, sorry if I am late, Sophie, I've been at Man's funeral. Sorry to hear about that, I hope you're okay. You're not late, literally, I've only just started. Do I think United can go on a run with Sanchez? I do, but I still think City are far too in front of us. I don't want to sound negative. I would love us to catch City, of course, but I just can't see that happening this season. Mohammed said, when you signed for Manchester? Yeah, let's talk about my signing, my tweet earlier. I think it's going viral, the amount of likes I had on that. I know it's breaking news that obviously Man United had signed Sophie Richards, 4.5-year deal. People were saying, are you a winger? I'm not a winger, I'm a holding midfielder. Maybe I could partner Matic in there, who knows. Kev says, good to see you broadcasting again so soon. Thanks Kev, I really do appreciate your support. Mohammed says, no Sophie. Yeah, I had a lot of support on that tweet earlier. I thought I was sick of reading my source says Sanchez will be done in the next few hours, and when realistically people don't know. And I thought I'd just break the ice a little bit and do a bit of a joke. Do I plan on going into management next, says Riz? I don't think so. I could have. I mean, I've done a bit of coaching. I still do a bit of coaching now, but I don't think I'll go into management. I haven't really thought about that yet. I'd like to think I've still got a few years left in me. Do you think Sanchez getting number 7 means no Griezmann? Not necessarily. I do think if we get Sanchez, which it looks like we're going to, I think he will be number 7. But I still think Griezmann, when we sign him, he will be a central player, and I can see him getting the number 10, with Zlatan obviously going. So yeah, I think Griezmann could be the number 10 in the summer. Is it buffering? I apologise if it is. My internet's pretty good. Everything's running smoothly on my end. I hope it's not buffering for everyone. I honestly think Griezmann is overrated, says AJ. I don't know. I think we've got to see him in the Premier League to judge him, really. Tea or coffee, says Martin. Definitely a tea person. I like both, but definitely tea. Thanks, Snaps. Good. Sean, is it working fine now, yeah? Good. Made me nervous then. I thought it was breaking up for everybody. Tea or coffee? Tea, 2 sugars, which is bad, isn't it? Tea, 2 sugars. How far do you think we'll get in the Champions League? I actually said I reckon we could get to the semi-finals. Sevilla I reckon we'll beat, and yeah, I think semi-finals would be a good shot, especially if we get Sanchez as well, because Sanchez should be eligible to play, I believe. Is he eligible for the Champions League? If Sanchez can play, then that strengthens us even more, but I think Mourinho will be good in the Champions League. I know we haven't really made it in the Premier League this year, but I reckon he's got the kind of team and the kind of mindset where actually we could go quite far in the Champions League. Do I watch Mad Marcus streams? I do actually, yes. Sometimes I do tune in. Obviously, United stand as well. What's your take on Mata's contract situation? I absolutely love Juan Mata. I think he's a fantastic player. For me, you should build a team around him because I think he's awesome. He scored many goals for us, obviously, over the years as well, and he's up there still. I think he still is our top goal scorer. So for me, Mata is an incredible player. I would try and build a team around him if I can, but if we are getting the players like Sanchez and Griezmann in, I do fear for his position. If it was me, I would give him a new contract because I think he's an awesome squad player. But is he going to want to be a squad player? Who knows? It depends on his perspective, really, but I love Mata. Yeah, that's the only thing about him, Brendan. His lack of pace, for me, is worrying because he hasn't got that pace, and I do agree that in the Premier League especially, we do need pace, but there's no denying that Mata's got the best first touch for me of any United player, probably the best first touch in the Premier League. Absolutely awesome. And I really rate Juan Mata really highly, and he seems like a really good guy as well. So yeah, I would give him a new contract. Will you come more often in the United stand for sharing your views? I would love to come on more often. I've been getting quite good responses, so I would like to, yes. Jesse Lingard video today. I've been tracking that all down on the Instagram. Jesse Lingard just makes me laugh, and obviously he's doing his little dab celebrations and that with Pogba, and Tuanzebe joined in on that as well, which was good to see. They cracked me up with the Sanchez medical thing as well. For me, that just shows like it's only a matter of time that Sanchez will join us. Even Jesse Lingard on Manchester United's official Instagram story is taking the mix, saying that he's having a medical. Surely the club wouldn't allow that if it wasn't actually going to happen. So that actually cracked me up. It was really funny. If you haven't seen it, go and check out the Instagram story from Jesse Lingard on Man United's Instagram. Don't get the Ross effect too much. United stand, not good. Thanks AJ for the advice. Yeah, I mean, New Year's resolution this year, I don't really do them, but I thought, you know what, this year I'm going to really push my own YouTube channel. And yeah, to see how far I can get. I've had some good responses so far, and I thought, why not put the effort in? I'm trying to get some sponsors now so I can get some of the right equipment. At the moment, I'm purely doing it just off my phone. So yeah, I am taking it really seriously, and I'd like to push my YouTube channel this year. If we end up with Sanchez, who do you think would partner Sanchez? See, I still think we'll get Sanchez, Griezmann, Lukaku will be getting better service. So yeah, I don't know if we'll actually have a partner. It depends where Mourinho's going to play Sanchez. He likes normally to come off the left, doesn't he? So we'll see. Do you think we can get Sandro using Darmian plus cash? There's a few teams, especially in the Italian league, looking at Darmian, aren't there? I don't know, because I know Chelsea have been really interested in Sandro as well. Maybe the lure of London will be too much for him. I don't know. Is Sandro one player you think we should get? Yeah, but Gavlar sounds better than Gary. By Mohammed, thank you for tuning in. Any more questions? When do I think he'll be announced? I said Friday morning is my prediction. I reckon Sanchez will be announced tomorrow morning. Seems like they're tidying up the last few things about the deal now. So, yeah. I like Shaw. I want him to be a first teamer. Yeah, and Shaw has been in really good form recently as well. It's a good point, AJ. And I want him to keep this up because I reckon Shaw will be our best prospect in the World Cup at left back as well. So I'm hoping Shaw will keep this form up and keep performing the way he is, because I want to take him to the World Cup, because I do think he's an awesome talent and he can be amazing. Mark asked if I'm from Dudley. I'm not far away at all. I'm actually from Bilston. I work in Dudley. Who would you like to be our next number 10? I'd like to give Dybala a try. Personally, if it was either Griezmann or Dybala, I think I would go for Dybala, but I reckon we're going to end up with Griezmann. But if it was my preference, I'd say Dybala as our next number 10. Any more questions, guys? Do you think about, when you think about Ozil, do you think we could sign him? I don't think, to be honest, I don't think Arsenal will get rid of both players. I can't see them getting rid of both of their arguably biggest players, especially to United. So no, I don't think we'll get Ozil as well as Sanchez. As much as I'd love that to happen, but I don't think that they will. Do I need mods? Well, my channel is growing, so who knows, AJ, maybe soon. The Premier League may be too rough for Griezmann. Snaps, I agree, that's my worry. Griezmann, obviously, playing for France, he's looked awesome, and Atletico, will he make it in the Premier League? But I guess you've got to take that risk, really. You don't know unless you try, do you? But the fact that he didn't come last transfer window worried me, and I know he was staying loyal to Atletico, and if, for example, if a United player did that for us, I think we would admire that. But for me, if you want to play for Man United, you bust a gut to get there. If you look at players like Rojo, who forced a sale to get there, then I think that's what you do. So I was a bit gutted that he didn't come, and that's swayed me more towards the Dybala signing in the summer, hopefully. What do you guys think about AJ? AJ there just commented, didn't he, saying about spelling? Don't worry about the spelling. What do you think about Alexis Sanchez then? Do you reckon, when's your predictions? I said tomorrow morning is when I reckon he's going to sign. What do you guys think? Seri's 35 million release clause and reinforce our midfield. I've heard about Seri, I don't know much about him. I've heard good things. There's also Malcolm as well. Obviously, his name's been battered around as well. Is he worth a risk as well? 'Cause it's not proven. Would you try and sign Malcolm? I know Arsenal were linked with him, but apparently that's been blown out of the water now, and there was no contact there. I've heard as well, with the money for Sanchez, apparently Aubameyang's going to be heading that way, so they'll have Mkhitaryan and Aubameyang. I think that'll be awesome business for Arsenal. How much do you rate LFC on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being pure hatred? Can we have higher than 10? Does that answer your question? Has to be a Friday night announcement so we can play Saturday. See, the longer this goes on, obviously, for me, I don't think he'll start Saturday anyway now. I'd love him to, but I reckon he'll be on the bench. That's my prediction. If he signs tonight or in the morning, I reckon he'll be on the bench against Burnley, but I can't see him actually playing. Even then, I wouldn't be surprised if Mourinho leaves him out just to give him some time to settle. But we'll see. We'll see. Personally, I'd love to see him on Saturday in a United shirt, but we know what Mourinho's like. He likes to hold back, and I can see Sanchez maybe on the bench depending on what I get him, but I don't think... I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't in the squad. 9 PM tonight, I would say, or 2 PM tomorrow. I'm just happy that we have him now. We don't have him yet, but I'm pretty sure we will get him. I'd prefer him to start on the bench as AJ. Favourite ever United player? Very good question. Paul Scholes is my favourite ever Manchester United player. My favourite ever player is Paul Scholes. Can I marry my goat in a Catholic church? Go on, pro gamer, do whatever you want. He gave Pogba a few weeks time to settle in. Yes, he did, very true. And Mkhitaryan obviously gave him a few months, didn't he? He didn't really get in the squad for a few months, Mkhitaryan, and people were screaming for him. The difference is Sanchez is obviously already proven in the Premier League. He's already played in the Premier League, so he knows the standard. It's more about him settling into United. I've been checking Twitter every last 3 to 4 days for Sanchez announcement. I know, Sean. Did you got the breaking news though? United have signed me. I hope we check that tweet. How many players away are we from being top team in Europe? I reckon we are a centre midfielder away, maybe another striker and a decent winger. Sanchez will obviously help that though. If we get Sanchez, I reckon we need another centre midfielder. Maybe even a centre-back, depends how Lindelof turns out, because I think Lindelof needs to be given a bit more time. We'll see how he forms, but I reckon we could do with... If Luke Shaw keeps his form up, I reckon maybe another centre-back. So a centre-back, a centre-midfielder, maybe a winger. This transfer window, from not signing anyone to Lucas Moura and Malcolm and getting Alexis Sanchez, this window has been a rollercoaster. I agree, I never thought we were going to be in for Sanchez. That really surprised me. Ozil, I thought maybe, I still wasn't certain that we were going to go in for him, but the fact that we were in for Sanchez I think is crazy. I still can't believe it now. I mean, I've wanted Sanchez at United for a long time. That's why I'd be absolutely buzzing if he does play for United, and it looks like he's going to, let's be honest. Are United a boring team? Yes, I think at the moment we are a boring team. It doesn't mean I don't think Mourinho is the man for the job, because I do. I think he needs more personnel to help that, more flair players, Sanchez being one of them. And I do think we're boring at the moment. However, we are a project, we have improved. And yeah, I've still got faith in Mourinho that we'll turn this around. Should United swap Lukaku and money for Benteke? Yeah, why not? No, definitely not. Lukaku, for me, played really well against Stoke the other night. I thought it was one of his better games in a United shirt. He obviously scored as well. But I think Lukaku needs to be given a bit more time. He hasn't been getting the service. When he was getting the service at the start of the season, he was scoring goals. And I think we should just bide our time with him a little bit. He'll get there. We stole 2 players from under the noses of our rivals. Fantastic, yeah. It looked destined, didn't it, that Sanchez was going to City and they were going to see him in a red shirt. Fantastic. AJ says, can we swear on here? Yeah, you can do what you want. I don't think there's any two young kids watching. It's fine. Lukaku put the best ball in the box of the night. He did. He whipped that ball in, didn't he, Gary? Fantastic ball in. It's a shame that he was the guy who was out wide putting that in and he was feeding it into Lingard. Forest, not chance, says Thomas. Not sure what you mean by that. Maybe you need to clarify. AJ is buzzing that he can now swear on here. Fantastic. So what's your lineup predictions against Burnley? Are we going to make any changes from the Stoke game? Do you predict Sanchez is going to start? Personally, I think we'll probably go with the same team against Stoke. I thought we played really well. Lingard will keep his starting place for me. That's my opinion. So I reckon that we will play. We'll play the same team. Martin says, what's your evening looking like? So I've actually not long finished work. I've been coaching after work as well. So a pretty chilled evening for me. Not got too much planned. Might go and shove something on Netflix or something like that. Nothing major for me tonight. What about you? Fantasy dream signing for United. I would love Harry Kane at United. I think at the moment Harry Kane is probably my ideal signing. So Harry Kane would be mine. I think he's an awesome player. Built in the Premier League. So for me, I'd do everything to try and get Harry Kane in a United shirt. We'll probably finish second to City, but how close do you think we'll be? I agree, I think we'll finish second. I reckon it's going to be about the same distance as it is now. I can't see City losing too many games. Hopefully we get close, but I see us finishing second. I just don't want Liverpool finishing above us now. That's my concern. Obviously they're so close to us. So let's keep Liverpool behind us. Someone just mentioned Liverpool there. We'll finish second. Hopefully not. Hope we do. They're obviously right behind us, and I'm hoping that we keep them behind us as well. Are you painting your thumbnails by yourself? I am. I'm doing everything by myself. Click and go. Literally no sponsors or anything yet. This is purely off my phone. Trying to get more support in doing that. I want to really boost my channel this year. So yeah, literally doing thumbnails and everything myself at the moment. I'm still optimistic we won't win the title. You still never know. I like your optimism, Sean. I like your positivity, and I hope you're right. I really do. I just can't see it happening. I don't want to sit here and lie, but yeah, I hope it happens. Fingers crossed. I just want us to push City now all the way to the line. Don't want us to concede any stupid goals and drop any stupid points. And I want us to have a really strong second half of the season and take that in the Champions League as well. And let's see where we get. My first ever game at Old Trafford, absolutely ages ago. Probably my most memorable. I used to go with my dad to watch all the time, especially on Champions League. I still go obviously out now all the time on my own, but yeah, I went with my dad and we used to go to Champions League. And one that really sticks in my head is Rooney's debut when he scored the hat-trick against Fenerbahce. I was there, so that game really sticks in my head. They may drop points if they go serious in the cups. Yeah, that's very true. They've obviously got a very good squad, but yeah, I agree. Especially when players like Company aren't there, they're not as strong. Last few games they haven't looked very convincing either. What did we not know about you, so keep up the good work? Very true. Well, some people might not know things about me. If you've done a question and answer with me before, you may have seen questions that have overlapped, obviously. What things will I be doing on my channel this year? Very good question. Well, I'm looking, because obviously I'm doing it from a female perspective at the moment. It's only been me. I've started this from scratch, but I'm hoping that I'm going to get other females who can come on and talk as well. Hoping to do more stuff linked to United as well, getting all the right equipment so I can do some interviews and things like that. And yeah, just really want to get my name about. My job, Gary, I am an English teacher at a secondary school. But yeah, so on my channel this year I want to really boost it, get my name about. At the moment I'm not far off 1,000 subscribers. So if I can get that, yeah, I do want to get a green screen. I want to get fellow people who play football with me into maybe hosting some of the shows. I want to do my own Skype shows and things like that as well. So yeah, I've got quite a lot planned really. I want to take it serious this year and really boost my channel. That's my aim this year. Obviously as well, you'll see me on the United stand quite a bit as well, but this is more about my channel and what I want to do this year. And hairdryer treatment for me, it's been going really well so far. Still really new at it. Like I said, I'm an amateur, I'm doing this off my phone, and I really want to boost it. I am a CDM AJ. I've done a bit of pace freak. Yeah, I think as I've got older, I've gradually dropped deeper. I used to be a centre forward and I'm now a CDM, so that's quite worrying. I don't want to drop any deeper though. Do you prefer seated stadiums or the terraces? Very good question. To be honest, I'm not, for me, I don't mind the seated stadiums, especially now with a lot of families going there and stuff like that, but I do like the singing sections within stadiums, and I think that's a great idea. Both Dybala and Griezmann was just mentioned. I think that's a bit greedy, to be honest. Hi Paul, thanks for tuning in. Thanks Brendan. A few people asked me the other day, United fans as well, like, where on earth did you get the idea of hairdryer treatment? And I explained it and they had no idea what I was talking about, and I couldn't believe it. Maybe a goalkeeper next. No, seriously, you'll never catch me in goal, AJ. I'd be awful. I'd try and kick everything. Whose legacy is the best? That's a good question. Cruyff, for me. Cruyff. The Cruyff turn will just live forever. Signing both would be very tough, I agree. More should be on TV for girls football. Well, that's why, Jamie, that's why I set up this channel, because I thought, you know what, there's a gap in the market. Female football is obviously on the up, but it's not all about female football. It's also about just our view in general on football. Most people see me and they think, oh, it's a girl, she ain't going to have a clue what she's on about, which is why I really want to try and, yeah, raise the profile of female perspectives, really. Some of us do actually know what we're talking about, and I may have some comments now ripping me, but yeah, that's my belief, that actually females can talk about football too. Still go and watch Kidderminster Harris and Dudley Townsend, Mark. When I can't get into, yeah, why not go and support your local teams? Staybridge are decent as well. I probably wish that United have a women's team. Yes, I do, and mostly because Man City are so good, and I just want somebody to knock them off the perch, to be honest. I want United to get a team and show City how it's done, but we just don't need one. That's why they don't do it. United just don't need one, and I know it sounds nasty, but they've already got plenty of money. Why make a female team when you don't need to? And that's genuinely what I think the attitude of the club is. Yep, Ash, I am very frustrated with the old Sanchez saga, hence why I've done a video not based on the Sanchez saga tonight. We've had a brief discussion about it when we think it's going to happen, because it is going to happen, but I'm sick of reading people saying their source says it's going to happen in 3 hours time and then you're waiting and nothing happens. So yeah, I'm a bit tired of that now. City women's team are insane. They're awesome. I played against them about 3 years ago, no, maybe even 4 years ago now, when I was playing for West Bromwich Albion. And yeah, they were good then, but since then they've really progressed, and I know it's a lot to do with money as well. Hayley Barton, check her out on Twitter. She's good knowledge of football. I'll check that out. Thank you for the advice. It will happen, and when it happens, you're chilled about it, Mark. I'm glad you are. There's a lot of people who are going out of their minds. I keep seeing it on Twitter. They're refreshing every 5 minutes just to see if he's signed. I have no doubt now that it will happen. It seems like it's going to happen, and I think pretty soon. I said tomorrow morning is my prediction. I'm not going to be going out of my head and checking, because, yeah, when it happens like you say. Right, guys, any final questions before I'm going to shoot off? I'm going to chill this evening. Maybe watch something on Netflix. Maybe watch some Big Bang Theory, if any of you watch that. Cracks me up. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate your support. And like mentioned earlier, I'm going to try and boost this channel, and I can't do that without you guys. So I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and obviously drop a comment if you can do as well. Really do appreciate your support. If I've missed your questions, I really do apologise. Drop it in the comments and I'll get back to you at some point this evening. But thank you so much for your support. Take care, guys. Cheers.